can never change.
Okay, we're gonna give Sparty a treat. We just did a little spin with the waylighter lightsaber. Good boy. You want to pick a card? I keep getting visions and having thoughts about doing a reading around rebirth. And come here, baby. You want to do a pick on the emotional card? Come here. Oh, you gonna lay down? You don't want to do a pick? That's okay. Okay, so I don't know if anybody else is feeling this, but I know some of my friends have expressed the same thing, and that the last quite a few months, maybe even the last year, shedding our skin, it just continues on and on. Challenge, challenge, challenge. And you think you get a little bit ahead and you fall back, right? And then you have a contraction. And that's what made me think of this. Okay, let's get real. If we're going to birth something really incredible into the world, right? Into our new reality, it's not going to be easy. It's going to have freaking pain. It's going to have some discomfort. Think of having a baby, and I'm comparing this to labor. I purposely wore black because I was thinking about this. I've been like in this womb space, this building, right? This creation, and everything keeps happening where I think something's good. It's coming up, and then all of a sudden I get a contraction. And think of labor. You have a contraction, right? Something contracts before it opens, right? Then you get a little pause. Things feel good. You take a breath, and then all of a sudden, wham! I mean, I don't know if you've had children. I've birthed 3 children. Hi, baby. And then you get another contraction, and then again, you have a little bit of more opening, and it takes time as it's coming through the canal, right? Then the water breaks, all the tears, the emotions. Think of the metaphor of rebirth. Breakthrough. Thank you, Sparty. Come here, baby. You can't just have a breakthrough. I mean, you can. Instantaneous. Like, the baby's coming through the birth canal. You've got contraction, another rest, another expansion, contraction, expansion. I've been seeing this vision. Like, I heard the expression, I'm on my toes, right? And think of a woman. I mean, they have to hold their knees, push back through these contractions, through this pain, and then the baby's crowning, and you're getting your crown, enlightenment, right? There's so many metaphors to this. I don't know, I felt really passionate about it. And then finally the rebirth, right? The rebirth, the birth, our rebirth ourselves. We're birthing something new, right? There's a breakthrough. The baby crowns, comes through the canal, tears, everything flowing, and then you have this beautiful, beautiful baby, something new. So this is the card under breakthrough, is exhaustion. Thank you, Sparty. Let's see what comes through, because I'm curious. And today, again, I've had four big things happening in my life for over 4 months, and there's resolution for all of them happening. So we have to remember that it's not going to be easy. All right, I'll stop rambling. I just really want to see what Spirit wants to say about this, and what advice. These cards are being a little interesting. They're very magnetic. So I'm pulling them up, and they're upside down. But Knight of Pentacles, coming in with something new. There we go. Confirmation. If you are struggling, this is for you. If you are struggling, if you're thinking you're going 1 step forward, 2 steps back, you know, I used that metaphor recently. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's the contraction before the expansion. So something new is coming. You're transforming through this pain, and something new is going to evolve. This card, Wheel of Fortune, it's the cycle. It's the labor pains. It takes time, right? It takes time to birth something new. So remember that. Okay, they're saying shuffle again. Hold on one sec. Let me get these things. Let me get these cards in order, right? You got to prepare. You have a baby. You don't just go and have the baby. You got to prepare. You got to have your bag packed. You got to do a little Lamaze practice. Maybe I did. It helped a lot. And that's the breath. So by me mentioning that, that's a reminder to breathe. Breathe through the pain and transformation that you're going through, just like our bodies go through. All right. A lot of passion and fire right now. Page of Cups along with the Ten of Pentacles. So if the Page of Cups is playful, Ten of Pentacles is just absolute wealth, balance, abundance. If we're playful, if we look at this without so much heaviness, but more, let's see what we got here. Happy news, new love, dreamer, childlike, more childlike. It eases the tension, right? Eases the blow, I'm hearing. So breath work, maybe breath work. I know with Lamaze, so my ex-husband, my children's father, was incredible through my labor. He would, we learned the breathing patterns, but what he would do, and I think there's something to this, that's why I'm just gonna tell it real quick. He would give me a number. So I would, it's ahu, ahu, ahi, right? So you're going, that reminds me of that song. Da-da, I can't stop that feeling. That's a good song. Okay, he would give me, he'd say 3, and I'd have to do 3 ahus to 1 ahi, and then he'd 4. And right as I was at the ahi, he'd shoot a number. So my mind was somewhere else. My mind was focused on my breath instead of focused on the pain. All right. Did you want to pick a card, sweetheart? Do you want to pick another one? Yeah. Huh? I think you want to go outside. I'll let you go outside. Come on. Hold on one sec. Come on, baby. Wants to breathe the air. Good boy. Oops. Okay. Needs a break. Just wants a break. Just like we all do. I'm going to go ahead and pick an emotional card again, just because I thought maybe he wanted to. Let's see if anything else comes out. Seeing a bird flying with its wings in my mind's eye. When I say I'm seeing, it's usually I'm seeing it. So there's some nostalgia. I was thinking about how somebody helped me out so tremendously. It was so valuable with my children's father, reminiscing and thinking about that. So maybe you're thinking about somebody that's helped you through some hard times. And maybe that's just a cue I'm hearing, a reminder to do so, that there's some blessings in the world. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have around this new birth? Any advice? I'm hearing the word challenge. There's some challenges. So what do we have advice for the challenge, getting through the contractions? They get closer and more pain, more intense as you get nearer to the birth. I heard that. 4 of Wands, celebration. You're almost there. You're ready to celebrate. So that's the advice. You're nearing the finish line, right? You're about to celebrate whatever's coming in. Let me go ahead and just, what do I want to pick? Like a, I know what I want to get. All right, hold on. Little animal wisdom into this. These jumped out at me a minute ago before I started spinning. So when I say spinning, I'm doing kind of flow, saber play. I started that through starting with a broomstick and just started spinning a wand. You can use any kind of stick, just like Sparty does. He's chilling out on the deck in the sun, which is kind of getting a little cloudy. Okay, so Spirit, any last words, animal wisdom that wants to come through? The gorilla, 6 of fossils, which is pentacles. And I'm going to go ahead and read it because the gorilla, no monkeying around. Yeah. Respect, responsibility, fair exchange, equality, and peace. Accept gladly, give freely. Okay, so large and powerful gorilla has a kind heart, sensitive touch, and friendly disposition. Gorillas share food, habitat, and resources, caring for all in the tribe, an easygoing, intelligent, and natural healer who knows the value of strength through gentleness. Gorilla reminds us to act with compassion and show respect for others. 6 of fossils highlights the harmony of exchange. Gorilla advises balance, to share freely and take just what you need. Release judgments of pride or shame, learn to give and receive, and to know that they are their own rewards. Gorilla urges us to look deep and recognize the spirit in all life. By awakening true generosity, we allow soul-based exchanges that flow from love. In larger terms, this card asks if we are responsibly sharing our knowledge, talents, and resources, both personally and globally. When we take more than we need, we cause imbalance, diminish our connection to other beings, and disrupt peaceful living on Earth. How we value and handle sacred exchange determines the future of ourselves and our planet. Accept gladly, give freely. I just feel that gorilla in the image, even with the other younglings, during this birthing process, I just feel that we should have compassion for everybody, knowing that we're all going through something at some point in our lives. And share your experiences so others can maybe learn something from that, and feel free to share theirs, just like we share with our children. Storytelling. Okay, thanks so much for being here.
You hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's all right.